to 1. Going to Lilac Crest for map number 3. And spawning here in the top left corner of the map, it's going to be the light blue Terran Miso.
In the bottom left, as the purple Terran, it's Kelazhur.
Oh, dicks. I forgot to restart the client, so let's hope this doesn't freeze up again during the game.
Agadix?
We locked out because... shut up. We locked out because it didn't happen during anything important. Just like, you know, the Cyclone poking in and leaving already on the way out and all that jazz. But Kelazhur, Kel'Thuzad, whatever you want to call him, I got to applaud in that game. There was a tough call to go for the actual base trade instead of just consolidate and defend at home against that push from Miso. But that was ultimately, as we saw, the right move. Siege tanks positioned a little bit awkwardly. What is kind of funny is that a siege tank in non-siege mode by default outranges the planetary. So by simply like moving in with unsieged tanks and then sieging them, he would have actually not lost any of his tanks.
Yeah, I would have had a lot more health too. But all right, so Lilac Crest. I googled this, by the way, and it doesn't mean anything.
Oh,
it's not in reference to something.
Great effort, Zombie Girl.
I learned nothing from this. I've learned so much from everything else. You know,
I'm really pissed. Ganymede should have been a map. Damn it. I'm actually just straight up furious that wasn't one of the maps.
Instead of freaking Inferno Pools.
I don't even care. You know what? Inferno Pools aside, like it was a good map, and I'm disheartened that it didn't make it through.
There. The King Sejong taught me who King Sejong was, and Daedalus told me who Daedalus was. So.
Yeah, we learned that one through a stupid cartoon on YouTube.
Yeah, I was very resourceful, man.
Flew too close to the sun, man. It was kind of crazy.
No, that wasn't Daedalus.
No, it was his dad, wasn't it? Or was Daedalus the guy that stole fire?
No, Daedalus is the creator of the maze for the Minotaur.
Right. Okay. Sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I actually watched like 3 or 4 more of those.
Oh my god.
And then I found this really horrible. Because of that, I found this horrible cartoon called Clash of the Titans. Highly recommend. Do not watch that show. But I still watched like 3 episodes of that just because I'm a big Greek lore nerd.
There is this like comic that was basically like Daedalus talking to the king, and every time the king would want to like throw someone in jail, he'd be like, "How about this fantastic maze I have?" And the king's like, "No, why do you like mazes so much?"
Can you just calm down?
A messenger comes in and says like, "Oh my god, the queen gave birth to a half cow, half man monster," and the Daedalus looks so happy.
Yes. Did you see the movie Your Highness?
No.
With James Franco?
No.
Okay, well, spoiler alert. There's like the Minotaur in the maze, and they basically kill it and chop its dick off to wear as a trophy. It's just like the worst version of any Minotaur story I've ever heard in my life.
I thought this was gonna be a bit funnier, not like frat boy funny, like Gallivant, and completely not.
Sorry to let you down there.
I should have known about James Franco, so that was my bad.
Well, actually, it was Danny McBride who actually did it for it, but man, I got the biggest man crush on James Franco, just side note. But we do have the action ramping up, so small talk on the side because things do get off a little bit quicker in our kickoff, phrasing, in Legacy of the Void. Now we got the drop coming across the map. There's some Hellions, but truth be told, I think the Cyclone is going to do so good at helping defend against this.
Man.
He can focus down that medevac. He's got the Banshee on this side of the map. Whoa, you can't see the Marines on the cliff down there. That's a little bit buggy. You're supposed to be able to see downwards, I guess, through the walls with that outline and all that jazz. But he knows the Banshee's coming, so back at home, we have a Cyclone being prepared. We've got a turret down already, and there's no natural base to defend, so he just puts it on in his main. Same with Kelazhur.
It's too bad that Kelazhur didn't focus the medevac. Instead, I think would have been able to definitely kill it with all the Marines in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that lockout was on auto fire. I don't think it was like...
no, okay, never mind.
Direct targeting it. I mean, as we see, just shooting up, the Cyclone is kind of this wimpy Goliath when it's not using its really cool overpowered ability.
Online. What does the Cyclone even say?
It's got the Raven skills, remember? The Raven voice pack.
That's right.
I like the Disruptor's got a really cool voice pack to it. I actually have to go back and click on it and see if it's got any cool Easter eggs.
The Adept has a voice pack, doesn't it?
Yeah, the Adept actually has what? Like, it's not a placeholder. Or no.
Yeah.
No, it's the Oracle. I take that back.
Oh, okay. Well,
proceeding.
Okay.
Oh, Banshee's not going to be able to escape. Nicely done with the Cyclone. And that right there is why I think Banshees are not going to be so hot in the matchup.
To be fair, you know, if he was paying attention, he would have seen a Raven and a Cyclone and would have been like, nope.
To be fair, he would get locked on and there's just no running outside the range because it's a BS unit that needs to be toned down a little bit.
It was on the edge of a cliff. Like, he would have been able to run away before
You're
it
on
got...
the edge of a cliff. The trust cliff is cheating on me with Archon mode, and I'm still not over it.
Why is it a trust cliff? I mean, like, trust, like, falls are already pretty dangerous.
Yo, the awkward shots go back and forth. They do manage to kill Kelazhur's. We'll see if he can push through. Quite get that last shot. Not looking like it, though.
Poor Cyclone's like, no, let me out. Oh, no, that's still in range.
Go, he gets the tank. The other tank not sieged up. Neither tank sieged up, actually, weirdly enough. This is all kinds of awkward for Kelazhur.
Should have retreated after that first tank. That was a gift that he sent back.
Well, back at home, Kelazhur does have his natural on location. Third was made for Miso, but I don't know if he's going to be able to take that too quick.
Miso is up by 10 workers, though. That's a pretty big deal. If he is able to take a third, for instance, if Kelazhur just doesn't expect the third to go down so quickly, he never checks over there, then that's going to be really good as well. Kelazhur with the faster upgrades again. No combat shields yet. It might just be passive while they both wait for Stim to finish.
I really want to see this kickoff to be one player goes mech, one player plays bio, at least one of the games before this is over. I mean, bio versus bio isn't uninteresting. Marine tank is still pretty hype, but I love watching the abuse that mech can bring. Hellbats drops on top of the Marines, just disgusting.
Yeah. Well, you know, mech over the course of StarCraft 2 throughout all of the expansions become more and more, you know, fast-paced and mobile with the Hellions, the Hellbats, and Hellbat drops on top of the army, on top of the workers, and now a tank drop. So, yeah, mech's a lot more fun. And then if it does get the possibility to get a battlecruisers, I'm totally on board.
Yeah. Man, it's... The crazy thing, the reason we want to see battlecruisers so badly, guys, not only does it look cool to actually see the teleport skill, but it's instant for damage reduction. Like, the second you teleport out, nothing can target it. So, you can get in, as we learned, kill about half of a mineral line, and teleport out by the time even Vikings get over there to respond. By the time anything gets over there to respond.
Did he lift to get out of the scan range?
I think it was a bait to make Miso think that he was going to go north and drop, right?
That's kind of cool.
That is really cool, but the Marine saw it, so... Psych. If he catches these two Vikings, though, that's going to be really nice. Oh, that now no longer denies the medevac the same way it did before. Now he actually has the option to pick up and drop. Before, not really quite the case. Siege tanks could also lay siege here on the low ground, use the high ground for support. This could be a really good fight for Kelazhur if he can get that positioning. But despite this drop, he is going to be pushed back. But here comes those tanks.
Oh, JK. Not going to drop after you.
I mean, you pick up the reactors. Yeah, this is... You deny the 3rd CC, pick that up too. You can also pick up the tanks, straight up start moving around, pick up that tank from the Seeker Missile. Kelazhur, it's Legacy the fight!
The tank! It took me a while before people remember to do that.
Well, in fairness, Kelazhur is one of the players who's still preparing for WCS. He's training on HOTS while he plays Legacy of the Void. I doubt this is something ingrained in his brain just yet. Ingrained in the brain!
This is a surprisingly easy cleanup. We do have reinforcements coming up the map for Kelazhur, but he is down in workers still and a little bit down in supply.
But Kelazhur's got a pretty massive upgrade in that Comet Shields.
Yeah, that's true. Miso already playing, or doesn't have it. I don't know where I was going with that one. But he's getting +1 armor a little bit faster. Might be able to afford the armory in the second engineering bay too.
That was such a good position for Kelazhur. I'm really disappointed he actually didn't get more damage done through that, to be honest with you. The siege tank positioning was bad. He did siege them up a little prematurely, and I don't know what prompted him to do that. But again, he could have shuffled them around with the medevac zombie grow. And if this medevac's only going to have 1 siege tank in it anyways, just put it in siege mode.
It has 1 tank and 1 marine, excuse you.
Let the marine and the other empty medevacs. They're all got room. Okay, so he's going to try and drop behind the mineral lines. He does get the siege up over his opponent, but Miso could pick up the tanks and position him in the fight. Not
At least pick up the tanks to get away. Or not.
No,
nope.
I don't think Kelazhur knows you can do this. He fought against tanks that did this last game, and I don't think he knows that you can do this.
That'd be really odd. I mean, like, there weren't a list of changes for Terran to really keep track of, to be honest.
I know, the Terran had almost nothing that came up.
Nothing was kind of secret either, except the Marauders.
How do I turn off? Yo, Alt F makes the team colors all bright. That's cool.
I'm gonna try it.
I turned hotkeys on and I don't know how to turn those off.
Alt F literally changes nothing for me.
Really? It's making the bottom go all bright and dark for me. Get wrecked. You're not using the new UI from Ryan?
Oh, that's true. I'm not.
You are the worst with UIs. It'll be like
Whatever.
3 games into the day and you'll be like, oops, I still got the wrong UI. Alright, looking for the defensive fight. Kelazhur this time around, he is down in supply by a pretty hefty amount. This siege tank positioning is so awkward because you can't see anything on the bottom side of that cliff. It's kind of hard to judge how much of what's going on, but both players picking up and loading, kind of trading out army positioning, and I think it's going to go much better here for Miso.
That was weird. But yes, it is going really well for Miso, and being on top of the production with this many Marines probably means Kelazhur is out of this game, but that will put it out at 2-1 for Miso with 1 more game to go, or 2 more. Kelazhur can bring it back.
This was a little bit awkward for him to get into this position, but he does take it. GG. Miso, ladies and gentlemen, with a 2-1 lead, now puts Kelazhur on match points. Folks asked us to increase the color intensity